Good morning. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. It's the Doug Rice Show. Doug Rice Show. I like this shit. Doug. Okay, I'm done. You know, I enjoy that a little too much. I'm so glad most of you are not in here to see that embarrassment. But good morning, one and all and one Hebrews. Brothers, sisters, Hebrews, good morning. Doug Rice, 8:04 in the morning. And the chickens still run about without their heads. Dear God! I think, listen, you ever see some shit unravel? You ever see some shit unravel? Let me tell you what's going on. The United States, along with the rest of the fucking globe, is slowly unraveling. The shit's just coming apart at the seams. And now it's a cascading effect, unstoppable in my opinion, certainly the prerequisite to a civil war, an open conflict, not the hidden conflict they have right now. Good morning, one and all. That's right. I feel good this morning, motherfuckers. How y'all doing? So, they starting to get to the bottom of shit, ain't they? Boy, the shit looks ugly. Good God, it looks bad. I just did a short video. I'm sure you saw it. Look, folks, if you're going to lie, do it like these motherfuckers, because they are awesome. They can look in a camera with millions of people looking at them for truth and deliver bullshit. It's fucking uncanny. I can't do that shit. I can't just look in my brothers and sisters in face and just say lie. I'm not going to fucking do it. I don't know how they can do it. They're going to pay for that shit in some way, shape, or form. I can tell you. 4 of them. Prime, principal, characters, players in this tragic comedy they call the United Snakes of America. Built for us, by us. That's what FUBU is, motherfuckers. That's what we at. We in. We are a part of FUBU. You walking in FUBU. You ain't got to wear it. Good morning. How you doing? So as they slowly come unglued, we as Hebrews need to just step back and just take a look. Hey, it's time we call this shit neutral. No, stop. Listen. Again, I don't care what anyone else tells you. I don't care your frame of mind. I don't give a fuck. One thing I care about is your family from down south. Is your family a descendant from folks carrying whips? Do you got cotton breath, motherfuckers? This is what I'm asking you. Because if you do, well, you descend from royalty. You are members of the royal family, tribe of Judah, house of David. That is who you are, and if anyone attempts to tell you differently, you need to simply turn your back on that shit. Because the verdict is in, brothers, sisters, Hebrew. That's who we are. And they don't want us to know this. In fact, they'd rather we forget our origins. Because you see, if you go back far enough, you'll discover. And then suddenly you're going to be what they call woke. I don't get that shit. What the fuck you mean? Aware? Woke, aware, you understand, you get it. I don't understand how that's a threat to motherfuckers unless the truth hurts horribly. All right, so don't drop your phone, motherfuckers. Grab your fucking coffee like me. It's 8:08. If you're not going into work today, slip on something comfortable, sit back, relax, and let's get this shit done. Yeah, okay. So, the noose is tightening, whatever. I'm going to just say it for posterity. I'm going to say it for historical reference. Nothing will become of it. 1 year from now, Donald Trump will be walking around free, having stalled, cheated, done something nefarious. The evil will triumph because the trumpets ain't done blowing. You know what I mean? Now let's talk. No, you understand. You do understand. Everybody reads Revelation, right? So you understand that the time is short in this whole scenario. Okay. So in reading Revelation, we understand that there are three principles involved toward a very pivotal moment in history. Now, one, a harlot. And this harlot possesses the jewels of God. It is how she gained her crown, her posterity. Now, this harlot is the United States of America, Babylon. She is and has been riding the beast, dragon. China. We've been buying everything from them, everything you can imagine. They've been buying us up. They got land, they got our debt, they got our product. I can't look at anything, and it's not made in China. Everything's made in China. I'm comfortable with that. I don't understand. I'm just not in it. But I'm comfortable with that. I don't mind. But that harlot that's been riding China for quite a while is also dealing with a bear. And we know who the bear is, Putin, right? So now, she's been having a good time. You know, but there's a thing that's about to happen and we all fucking see it. Because the dragon is getting fucking tired of carrying the harlot. And she's carrying the harlot's debt. She's supplying the harlot with her shit. And the harlot's getting heavy. So the bear and the dragon, they're going to turn on the harlot and rip her to pieces. Now that means, folks, the United States has just moments in historical time left to exist. Don't like it? Leave. Also, understand this. There are going to be 10 kings that come out of this mess. That tells me this country is going to be broken up into 10 pieces with 10 motherfuckers running shit. And China's going to deal with these motherfuckers for a little while. Make sure we got everything in order, and then shit's going to go down. At that point, the whole shift of who's who and what's what on this planet will change momentarily, at which point some real interesting shit's going to happen. Now, if you don't see that, if you don't see that we are primed for activity, both internally and externally, if you don't know that Russian jets are escorting U.S. planes out of their airspace, if you don't understand that Russian fighters are testing our airspace and seeing the response time, if you don't understand that nuclear submarines have been seen patrolling on both sides of the coast of this stolen fucking property that we are trapped in, we can't escape. That's what's going on, folks. Don't let them fool you. Don't let the fucking politics fool you. Don't let the vaccine fool you, folks. We're being slowly surrounded, and two motherfuckers are getting tired of us in their business. One, Russia, Ukraine. The other, you know who it is. And when it happens, it will happen quickly. The confusion that is slowly interlacing itself within the fabric of this society is just the right measure needed to make a decision, and let me explain. They are not making decisions of their own validity, of their own accord. They are leaving it to computers to make their foreign policy. I think you better understand what the fuck I'm saying. Human beings are not even the loop. So whatever happens to us will happen to us at the behest of a calculating machine. Now, you may wonder why I keep it light and fucking cuss sometimes, because some of the shit I deliver just a little too deep for some folks, you know. I don't want to hurt anybody's goddamn feelings, but feelings will get hurt. Negroes had better wake the fuck up. I mean that shit. You have no part in this shit. We have no part in this shit. We have no gain. We have no loss. Literally, I could go up to you, hey man, what? What we do? How we in it? Seriously? Have you been, you have been, you wrote letters in, oh yes, you did write letters talking about the treatment of Negroes in this country. So whatever you do, keep that shit over there for them folks. I know y'all got something to talk about. We ain't in that shit. We've been here 400 years working for free. I don't know what the fuck's going on and I don't care. Do you understand? I just want to be left what they call the fuck alone till kingdom come. We believe in the unseen kingdom of God. That's who Hebrews rely on. So no threat from us. You don't believe in God, so what have you to fear from Hebrews, right? Same shit you had to fear in Bible days, I'd say. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I was thinking that. I'm sorry. See, you need to understand who and what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a massive conspiracy designed to keep us in place, and in place we have been. Right here, folks. The time has come, I believe, for our deliverance. 400 years slavery, that curse over. And historically, you can see prophecy fulfilled. All I'm imploring all of you to do is simply steer clear of the melee, the nonsense, the things that are about to occur. Look in Marjorie Taylor Greene's eyes and tell me we don't got a problem. Y'all gotta be, no, look, I am making fun of her, but damn, y'all got to look at that lost soul. That chick has no direction. I don't see a bit of spirit in that woman at all. Oh my goodness. Marjorie Taylor Greene, if you must understand, is a woman that went around and followed the parents of children lost in school shootings and said that the whole thing was faked. To their faces. She is elected to Congress. Welcome to the nightmare, motherfuckers. Wake your asses the fuck up. Now, when they lose their fucking minds, and the few of you who have watched me for months tell you they will do so, you just think back to Doug Rice. Hope I'm still around. I might be in some FEMA camp somewhere. I'm ready. I'm packed. I've been packed for 5 years for these motherfuckers to come get me. I'm not shutting up. Ever! You want to cancel? You want to cancel your history, do you? Right out of school? I'm not cooperating. I want that on record. I'm not cooperating. I'm not going to shut up about your history. You call something critical race theory, I'm just talking about the facts, baby, the facts involving you. I know you don't want to hear it. I know you want your children protected, but by God, we want ours protected too. You're not protecting our children. Shit, you're not even protecting your own. How dare you wag your wrinkled ass fingers at something taught in schools as the cause for your child's nervousness. As if you putting guns in their own hands and sending them off had nothing to do with the loss of life. Was it the teaching of critical race theory that made you put the gun in your child's hand, having them go to school with the gun to shoot everybody up? Is that what you're saying? Let's connect the fucking dots. Fuck you. I'm fed up is what it is. I'm done with the bullshit. January 6th for me was like snapping a fucking twig. Here's the reason why. Because of what I'm seeing today. I expressed it back then. They will get off with a slap on the wrist. Dear God, this dude accused of threatening Nancy Pelosi got 2 years. Did you see the armament this motherfucker had? Let me tell you something. If I had that many guns, I wouldn't have to threaten anybody. They just lock me up in perpetuity for fucking shits and giggles. What's this brother doing all this weaponry? Lock him up! I wouldn't have had to threaten anybody. I don't understand the ease and care and gentle kid gloves with which they handle their own, and then choke us the fuck out for selling cigarettes. Fuck you! Don't piss in my ear and tell me it's fucking raining while grinning in my fucking face. Are you serious? Yeah, I'll be locked up. No problem. I don't care. I'm already locked up. Here's the deal. None of you need to panic when they come knocking at your door. Be prepared, be packed, be ready to go. Remember that a prison within a prison is still a fucking prison. You ain't never been free in your fucking lives. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that something? Negroes! Hebrews, hear me. You've never been free. Ever. Released into the wild like uneducated children is what they did. Emancipation. You want a 14-year-old, they're getting up their ass and want their freedom, and they take you to court and they get emancipated and taste what the real world is like without training. That is emancipation. If we had been freed, they would have called it the Freedom Proclamation, motherfuckers. They've been lying to us since day one. They've never stopped bullshitting us. There's no need for us to continue to grin and eat miles of their shit. Done. Wrap. I'm over it. Caucasity be damned. Caucasity be damned. I'm sorry. I mean, it's Wednesday. Hump day, baby. And I'm over the bullshit. Aren't you? How many of us have to die? How many of us have to just go into the void unjustifiably for no fucking reason other than we tried to make a U-turn in your driveway? I mean, that shit's almost comical. Oh, yeah, what happened? Man, you know, well, how'd you get here? Well, bro, I was trying to get to work, right? Mm-hmm. And I pulled into a driveway to turn because I turned, and this dude came out and just started blah, 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 and I'm here. I don't understand. What happened? Well, you said you threatened him. Well, certainly they've got him in custody. Not yet. You've been here for what, a day? It'll be a few. Just the confusion. Let me tell you something. You want to get that goddamn grin off your face, you think of this. I want you to play in your mind the last words of George Floyd. I want you to let echo in your mind's ear that man begging for his goddamned life, and the indifference, the heartlessness this monster applied. And you think it's cool. When are we going to wake up? Soon. All right, folks, listen. I don't want to get too deep because, you know, they'll fucking do some shit to me. All right, at 8:22, we know the news. We know the circumstances. We know who we are, where we came from. You guys are awesome. I'm going to do a YouTube Live today. YouTube Live. Doug Rice, the one and only. I'm going to try to make it as epic as motherfucking possible. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to prepare. I'm going to get some goddamn updates on Black life in America. And then I'm going to show you, once again, why we all need to get that goddamned grin off our motherfucking faces. It's getting warm. Anyway, all right. You guys, love you to death, Hebrews family. You are family. Remember that, you're family. You're family. Look at each other as such. All right. Good morning.